All right, welcome to the channel, everybody. I am Aesop Grimm, and this is going to be my my recording of Destiny. If I can get into the screen, let's see here. Oh, it looks like I am in the screen. Okay, of Destiny 2: Season of the Wish. This could be the longest season in Destiny's history since the what's it called? The final. The final shape has been pushed back until July. Now, I'm not planning on buying the final shape myself. I have reasons for that, some of which have to do with personal convictions, but mostly, if I'm being honest, I mean, I would like to be able to say personal convictions is the biggest thing, but it's not. Mostly it's because the thing I use this game for is to play to kind of have something to do while I'm listening to podcasts in the background. So I do a lot of Gambit and stuff, and for that I just need the free version, you know. But this is my hunter, this is my warlock, but whenever it comes to recording my playthroughs, I've always gone with the Titan, so I see no reason to change that now. And I have already played ahead on some of the this week's campaign with both my hunter and my warlock. My hunter is the least geared of everybody. What's his? Oh, ironically enough, his light level is the highest, but he's the one that I play the least. My warlock is probably, to be quite honest, this is my main. I created my Titan for the purpose of doing a YouTube playthrough of the various campaigns, but my Titan is the one that I play the second most. I really enjoy him. And so we're going to go ahead and load him up. We'll see if we get a cutscene here. I hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving, those of you who are here in America.
An awoken stronghold beyond the reach of any outsider. Such was my wish. Granted by Riven, the last Ahamkara, who bargained only with me, until my city was invaded. First by the Taken King, and then the Witch Queen. Riven struck new bargains with them, and with her dying breath, she granted a wish that laid a curse upon the dreaming city. But Savathun is shrewd and clever. In secret, she inscribed her true wish on the wall that governs the terms of Riven's pact with me. A wish to pursue the witness. Only Riven can open the way. Riven, whose heart was torn out by guardians. My Techeuns assembled to conjure her spirit now. We shall make Savathun's final wish, and hear Riven's final price.
Alrighty then, so that's the opening trailer for Season of the Wish. And I wanted to say Merry Christmas to everybody. We got that coming up now. Friday, I think, is December 1st. And so it's a great time of the year. All of fall and early winter is my favorite.
My Techeuns are preparing a spell to conjure Riven's spirit so that she can grant Savathun's wish. However, the Vex of the Soul Divisive have laid siege to the Keep of Voices in an attempt to halt our efforts. I must call upon you to defend the Dreaming City once again. Petra and Crow will guide your path.
Okay, so I notice on my other screen I have my Dem inventory up, and my Titan is going to need some weapons. So I want to cycle weapons over now. I think I'm going to go with Sunshot. I can just stay with the scout rifle I have. And let's grab... I have a fire grenade launcher. Cry Mutiny. Okay. So I have my Bonk Titan up here. And we can select some things. This season, sidearms are needed for barrier champs. So I've been going with sidearm, unstoppable hand cannon, and then I kind of alternate between pulse rifle and auto rifle, but I tend to favor auto rifle. This will give me a chance to see how the nerfs on Bunk Titan feel gameplay-wise. I think I go with this top 4 quadrant whenever I'm playing with Solar. So, which affects builds, I believe, because right now with these, Radiant causes Solar weapons to apply Scorch to unscorched combatants, so you don't need a Solar weapon that does Scorch. And then right here, Rapid Solar Weapon Precision Hits and Rapid Solar Weapon Final Blows grant Radiant. So those work really well together. And then while Radiant, this is what's going to make Solar Weapons with Strand or Stasis builds so nice, I think. So you'll give yourself Radiant, even on let's say that you're Stasis, or just imagine you have a Stasis build or you have a Strand build. You'll give yourself Radiant while being in those builds. You'll start applying Scorch while being in those builds, and you will buff the damage that you're doing to combatants because you're throwing out Strand or Stasis abilities. I think that's pretty powerful. Remember, I'm super casual. I don't know a whole lot, despite playing the game a lot. But I play the same thing over and over again, and the purposes that I use it for, like I said, to open up this thing. I just don't know a whole lot about. There's a ton of Destiny I haven't seen.
Apologies for not rolling out the red carpet. I've been preoccupied.
Haven't we all? What's our situation?
The Techians evacuated the keep with Riven's Heart. The Vex have since fortified their position.
Then let's cut them down.
Oh, Vex.
Take back what's ours.
Let's make sure that we've got the appropriate resists. We do. Okay. I guess I should just give you a glance at my build. Hammer of Soul. I really tend to prefer Rally Barricade. I don't know why. I think I just got used to it. This was the first barricade I went with. I probably had a weapon that required it. Because I see a lot of people using Tower and Barricade, and I've seen the strategic use of this seems to be better. But I think I'm just used to Rally Barricade and that lower cooldown. Then I've got the Throwing Hammer. I'm using Solar Grenades. I've got Roaring Flames, Final Blows with Solar. I'm reading this for myself. Solar abilities or ignitions. Increase the damage of your solar abilities, and it stacks up to 3 times. Okay. Is there a 3 item slot in here? No. All of them are 2. Okay. So I've paired that with Soul Invictus, Solar Ability, Final Blows, Hammer of Soul Impacts, and defeating scorched targets creates sunspots. Your abilities regenerate faster, and your super drains more slowly while standing in a sunspot. Sunspots apply Scorch and deal damage to targets inside. Entering a sunspot applies Restoration. Okay, excellent. So you get a lot of healing. Powered melee attacks against combatants make you and nearby allies radiant. See, I'm not quite sure I even need that anymore. Radiant and restoration effects applied to you have increased duration. That's a good one to have. Your solar ignitions spread scorch to affected targets. You know, this might be questionable because I'm not really quite sure how often I'm getting ignitions. You apply more Scorch stacks to targets. In fact, I think I might have swapped this in. No, I didn't swap it in for anything. It is getting me to a flat 100 on Discipline. That's a perfect score, no wasted points. When you revive an ally, you and other nearby allies gain Restoration. But the big thing with this one is picking up a Fire Sprite grants Restoration. I'm really tempted to put this in instead of that ignition one. What else do we have? Solar Grenade Final Blows cure you. That might be a good one. You are healed in a burst of mending solar light. Your class ability recharges faster when you scorch targets. Applying Resto, Cure, or Radiant to allies grants increased grenade melee. Okay, well, if that triggered off providing it to myself, that might be a good one, but because I do a lot of solo play. Your solar super projectiles have stronger target acquisition now. Solar weapon or ability Final Blows extended duration. Well, I feel like I get the extended without the hit to resilience right here. I guess with this one you can chain it indefinitely, theoretically. Your solar ignitions have... Okay, that's what's loaded up right now. Oh, no, it's not. Your solar ignitions have increased area of effect. Defeating targets with solar ignitions grants grenade energy. Solar weapon Final Blows grant you and your allies increased recovery for... This is also a pretty good one. It stacks 3 times. And causes solar weapon Final Blows to create a fire sprite. Is that better? Because you get that fire sprite. No. This is giving me an effect from the fire sprite. This is helping me to create fire sprites. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm already creating fire sprites. I'm creating sunspots. You know what? I don't know if I'm creating fire sprites. Does my weapon create fire sprites? No. I think I actually need that. So that I can... Shoot, I would need both of them? I'll have to look into this. Let's put this in first. And then I'll just kind of watch how I play here and see if I'm creating fire sprites. And what the frequency is. Because I like Ember of Ashes. I don't want to get rid of it. I like these other embers I have up here. I might not need this. Okay. Okay. So now I'm down to 90 on discipline. That's okay. And I'm over when it comes to resilience. So do I have a resilience stat in here? Doggone it. That's 16 wasted points. But I'm going to have to redo my armor anyway this season. Okay, well, let's just rock and roll. We're ready to go now. We'll see how it works. Boy, I really like when my voice is like this. Like, even within my own chest, I can feel the bassiness, and to me, I like the way it sounds, but it's almost like comforting, you know? But my voice is not always like this. Sometimes I have some raspiness. Oh! Oh, man. The hand cannon hits hard. Harder than I remember it hitting. Dang. I one-shot the big guy? Oh, how dare you. They are really good at that, man. You gonna disappear on me again? There we go. Oh! Ah, okay. Okay. Really? That's right. I think I have to start over here. Sorry about that. I'm gonna have to do it again, guys. Okay. Okay, you know what? I am not seeing fire sprites anywhere. Yeah, that's a problem. So, I think I can get rid of this because of the artifact. Oh, more resilience. Golly, I'm killing myself there. Picking up a fire sprite grants restoration. That's what I have loaded right now. So if I go here, where is it? Right here. Solar weapon final blows grant you and your allies increased recovery. And your solar weapon final blows create a fire sprite. There we go. I think maybe there was something in the artifact last season that was causing me to create fire sprites.
A good start, but there are more Vex gathered around Riven's remains. The Techeuns need a fragment of those remains to cast their spell.
A spell to conjure Riven's spirit. Are you sure about this, Petra?
I'm sure that I trust my queen's judgment.
Yeah, but you don't need to be sycophantic about it. Oh, here we go. This threw me on both of my characters. I was always like, where's this thing at? This passageway. Alright. Oh. Now, something I've already noticed is that the dungeon that... Oh, hello. Hold on. The dungeon that we got for this season, especially with this season being... since it's going to be really long, I don't know, man. That sucker feels like it's a little bit tedious with all the traps and stuff. So, where's my fire sprite? This is a sunspot. There's a fire sprite. Okay. Yep. Okay, so now I'm creating fire sprites. Man, this thing hits hard. I don't remember it hitting I remember it hitting hard before, but this feels different. Oh, he's immune. For some, I've been through this with both my characters, and I am not remembering what I did now. Oh, there we go. Well. Bonk hammer still hits hard. And I think the way that I use it and play with it, more often than not, I'm not spamming it. So I don't think the nerfs that they put in where when you pick it up, you have a 1.5 second delay before you can throw it again. I don't know if that's going to affect me very much just because of my playstyle. Okay. Do.
Time to visit Riven's corpse. A shame I wasn't around to see the killing blow.
We never should have done it. She set a trap and I walked right into it. My desire for vengeance blinded me to her schemes.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Normally Crow annoys the heck out of me, but his voice acting in this one, for whatever reason, I don't really know why, but he's not getting on my nerves. Like that little exchange there where he said, yeah, I know the feeling, and the way that he said it, it sounds so relatable to me and like believable that I see him a little bit more as a person. But normally I absolutely hate Crow because he killed Cade, and I don't forget that. I don't care if he forgot it. I don't. Right? And then on top of, here's what really does it for me. It's that. And then he's like the emo boy of everybody. And so he comes off it to me as sort of petulant and crybaby. And so I end up, he just really, as a personality, annoys me. So it makes it a lot easier for me to not forgive him for Cade, you know? But in that season with Amanda, there were times that I really related to him and empathized. There were also times that he annoyed me. You know, it's nothing concrete that I can really put my finger on.
Don't let them near Riven.
Or even fault him for. It's just everybody's got that, you know? Like there are certain personality types out there that it's not that they're doing anything wrong. It's just that they get under your skin. Well, I just pitched that. There we go. I'm not even having to toss my grenades right now. Here, have a grenade. We'll throw that out just because we can. And it helps recharge stuff. Look at that chain reaction. I have a hard time taking weapons that don't give me that chain reaction now. You know, I just find it to be practically necessary in some of the things that throw a lot of mobs at you. Where did my hammer go, man? I lost my hammer. Just showcase my superior aim abilities.
I'll hail Queen Mara.
I'm not a boomer, guys. I'm Gen X, but I'm still old. And I've never, even whenever I was young, I was never really particularly good at first-person shooters. Okay, time to run. I don't know why I am suddenly forgetting how to get out of here. There we go. It was almost like playing this thing for the first time. I just couldn't find the places to go, you know? I like to destroy stuff, so yes, I didn't need to stick around, but it was fun. Oh, wrong way. I got turned around. I was wondering why the little white diamond was over there. Man, I feel like a knucklehead. Some of this might be because I just woke up. I'm on a really weird sleep schedule right now, which if you've paid attention to any of my channel, this kind of happens to me routinely. And so, immune. Is this a... Oh! Don't die! Oh. Okay, we got some health. There we go. I haven't died on this mission yet. Maybe it's because I'm narrating while I play. And I'm going back for stuff. I mean, who does that, you know? This guy, apparently. Okay.
Well done, Guardian. Deliver what my Techeuns require, and they will open a portal to the Wall of Wishes as they begin to conjure Riven.
I notice I've got 4 armor charges. What am I using that charge for? Running Synthosups. Melee kickstart in case I lose my hammer. I may have to change this build up. I've been running Synthosups for forever and a day. Let me try Grenade Kickstart instead. Grants class ability energy. Powered melee. Create orbs of power. Okay, so I need to remember that. Gosh, if I had one more point, I could put a discipline mod in. Up here, hands-on and dynamo. So that's how melee is how I build my super. With a solar siphon. Arc damage resist with charged up. Recuperation and 2 stacks of absolution. I have 4 points. Oh, yeah. Okay. Charged up. Recuperation with 2 of absolution. That seems good. Bomber, distribution, and Reaper. Okay. Alright, well let's experiment. And see if I can swap this sucker out. In order to grab... Even though it's going to give me... No, it's going to hurt me in recovery. No, that's currently applied. Oh, where are you at? Final blows with solar super. Cause targets to... No. Solar weapons or blade final blows extend duration. I gotta find it again. Was it up here? It was this one. Yeah, plus 10 resilience. Alright, we're gonna experiment here. 16 points. I sure could use 16 points elsewhere. Like strength. Maybe recovery, but recovery is so dirt low for me that probably need to be getting that elsewhere. Do I have... I'm running recuperation. I wonder if I should actually be running better already. Let me give that a shot, see if that works out better. Okay, just in case, I am going to save over this. Yeah, this one. Shazam. Okay. Here we go.
Your deep sight will reveal Savathun's wish. Once Riven grants it, we can at last pursue the witness.
Okay, so reveal, and we'll just shoot all of them. Whoops, there's that spectacular aim again.
Hear me, Riven. Savathun's final wish, inscribed in secrecy, has been invoked by the Guardian. Grant it now, and feast upon the difference between desire and reality.
Such a long
I need a fusion rifle.
Such a...
Oh, sorry. I'll just cut her audio out. There it is.
Refuse.
Probably auto rifle is what I need. And I don't need any of it right now, but that scout rifle isn't going to do anything for me when it comes to champions.
Leave us.
Queen Mara, what a joyous reunion.
For what reason do you refuse to grant the wish?
Why would I, O Majesty mine? Lest you forget, I am dead, as are the rest of my kind. The Vanguard made sure of it. I need no reason to refuse your wish, only a reason to grant it. What could you possibly offer to entice my cooperation? It wasn't enough for your champions to slay me, but then you saw to the destruction of all my eggs. Well, not all of them.
Like the one in Savathun's spire.
One of many, hidden within my lair, away from your vengeful eyes. But if you were to secure them on my behalf, then you would also secure your heart's desire.
And ensure that the Ahamkara live to terrorize us once again. Very well, Riven. We have struck a bargain.
I like how they kind of mess with her mouth movements there. I think you're supposed to... It didn't look real human to us, like you would see in a Hollywood movie or something with somebody actually portraying human emotions. But I think it's supposed to convey that that was an extremely difficult decision for her. She made it quickly. That's why she's a leader, right? But that was hard. Okay, I'm going to Alt-Tab. And I am over in my DIM inventory. I forget what DIM stands for, D-I-M. But I'm just going to grab some kind of a fusion rifle. Here we go. I have a syncopation here that I can use. Oh shoot, I forgot. I don't think I have fusion rifle selected. No, I have an auto rifle. Oh, that, and I know why too. This is the first weapon I ever created. I absolutely love this auto rifle, and I don't get to use it often enough. So now that we have a stasis friendly season. I'll probably use it a lot, but that overflow aspect on it is sensational. It kicks off all the time. And so I routinely have like 106 rounds loaded up in this bad boy. And it just allows me to kind of go ham, you know. It doesn't really have anything else. But it ends up being practically very, very practical for me. All right. So, says actually I need to go over here. This is probably to wrap up the last season. I think there's a radio message here for me.
Oh, sister. Look at how far we've come.
I really hate these radio messages. They're really long.
You were knight.
And
Just like that facile human game you like so much.
to me, it feels like it's a lot of times kind of dripping with emotion. Melodramatic, maybe. That might be, I don't know what's going on, because normally I like story. You give me more story, I'm happier. But not with this game. And I can't tell you why. I don't know. It doesn't grab me, and it feels like they're trying to make me get all the feels that they have, and I'm just not having it, you know? And so I have to sit there through their drivel. That's what it feels like to me, and I'm not quite sure exactly why that is, or if it's justifiable. It may, you know, tie into some of my perceptions of the game. I don't really know what's going on. But radio messages oftentimes are too, for me, they just feel like, they don't feel like warriors at war. They feel like daytime drama, you know, like soap opera stuff. Okay, quests. Debriefed with Marisov in the helm. Alright, so we're going to see the new area for this season. It's elegant. It's pretty confined, I'd say. It's a little bit like the tank, that you can go through that portal and it opens up into a larger area. But this area is much smaller than the tank was. But it does have a downstairs. This is where they have a strategy table, and this is, I guess, where the council would sit. They can do briefings and stuff down here. What is this about? That's pretty gross. What was going on here? This doesn't look like something that belongs in the strategy table area. This is obviously a nod to the Witcher stuff. Oh, the whole thing is. That's right. Okay. Well, I guess you gotta put it somewhere. This is too. Yeah. I forget that chick's name. Those couple seasons of The Witcher that I watched, I actually liked it a lot more than I thought I would. It wasn't fantastic, but it was good. I never even watched the third season. If you're not going to have Henry Cavill, I don't want to see it. I thought he pulled that role off really well.
Bargaining with Riven. I did not intend it to be a cost we kept paying all these years later. But now, the Witch Queen's scrolls have confirmed my greatest fear. The curse on the Dreaming City cannot be undone. I've pored over 1,000 possibilities, but the Corsair souls trapped there remain. I won't give up on them. Even with the curse in place, there must be a way to bring my people home. A task for tomorrow, perhaps. All this pain Riven has inflicted, and still we're beholden to her. There must be alternatives to restoring her clutch. The resurgence of the Ahamkara now, taken or not, could be disastrous. The Reef and the last city went to war to stop them before. For now, above all else, we must pursue the witness. I need an operative to finish this bargain with Riven. Force her to enact the final wish. So while I ponder countermeasures, you do what you do best. Carve a path.
Okay. Mara laments the state of the Dreaming City and its curse, laying the blame for it at Riven's feet. The scrolls were recovered from Savathun's Spire. The scrolls we recovered from Savathun's Spire confirmed her greatest fear. The curse is unbreakable. Once granted, an Ahamkara's wish cannot be undone. Mara dislikes Riven's bargain, but knows we have no other option. She tells us to cooperate with Riven for now while she thinks of a contingency plan. Queen's foil sensor awoken and Ahamkara magics mingle in the mist, rising from the sensor as it swings back and forth, back and forth. Mara dislikes Riven's bargain but knows there are no other options. She tells you to cooperate with Riven for now while she thinks of a contingency plan. Alright, there's our quest. Step 1 of 55. Okay, so now we gotta go speak to Riven. And we find out through the course of dialogue, but it's taking these Techeuns everything they've got to, I guess, manifest Riven's spirit into a form that we can interact with. And they're not going to be able to maintain this for forever. So there's our sense of urgency for this season.
Greetings, O guardian mine. I always knew we could work together. I speak to you now with my true voice. Consider it a sign of trust. The need for deceit has passed. My corporeal death freed me from the Taken curse. My bargain with their king has expired. These Techeuns strain themselves to conjure my essence. They cannot do so forever. Savathun's wish will be the last I grant. Mara has made clear the terms of our agreement. Retrieve my last clutch of uncorrupted eggs, and I will uphold my end of the bargain. Obviously, I cannot gather the eggs myself. Instead, I will guide you to them through the holes of my former lair. And beware, Guardian. You may find it a place most unwelcoming.
Okay, Riven expresses delight at working with you one final time. She explains that given the immense reserves of energy required to sustain Riven's spirit, Savathun's wish will be the last she grants. Riven tasks you with retrieving her last clutch of eggs from her lair within the confluence. We will accept that. Grab up all the bounties that we can. Okay. So now we should have a task to go ahead and go to her lair. Search for Riven's eggs in Riven's lair. Do I have anything? Uncover hidden chests in Savathun's throne world. Gather insight from Dares of Eternity. Okay. Okay. So we are all caught up. Let's see. Quests. No, my bad. Destinations, Helm, and Riven's Lair. We gotta run this 4 times, actually. We do have a solar surge. What kind of a threat? Void threat, I think? Solar threat. Okay. So There we go. Combatants are power leveled over us. Damage taken while you are airborne is greatly increased. Okay. And we've got our Guardian team. Now, this is the thing that I was talking about. I could see this getting very, very tedious. This is what we're going to have to grind on all season long, and it's a really long season. So it's kind of the opposite of the things that have proven to be very, very popular, which is to, like, I forget what they're called, guys. The battlegrounds, like Battleground Luna and stuff like that, that throw all the mobs at you, and it's just non-stop action. It throws traps at you, and you got to be careful, and you got ledges you can fall off of, and it just, to me, seems like it's very tedious.
Vermin. Present company excluded, of course.
That's funny.
Wait, I recognize this place.
Alright, we'll follow Savage Links
This is
here.
not our city. Only an echo.
We built those walls, you and I. Such elegant spires. A beautiful prison.
Oh, Queen Mara worked with her to build this
I
throne
built
world, it
those
sounds
chambers
like.
From those memories. I turned your home against you.
I almost got right
Couldn't
there.
you show us a safe way through?
I am dead, Princeling. What power lingers here is fixed to its original purpose. But
Alright, see, here's a trap.
I think the Guardian can manage.
Alright, let's go this way. I don't have everything memorized yet. Oh, darn it. I saw the second one. Missed the first. Thanks, bud. Okay, so did he already get right there, guy? Okay, we're good. He got another one. Oh boy. For some reason I was I was treating that like I was on my hunter. Okay. Dang. Oh my gosh, get away. Now this room right here, this is fun. But getting to this point is a pain in the neck. I could see my Callus mini tool working really well on this build because I have Grave Robber on it and Incandescent, and so the Grave Robber refills my magazine off of a powered melee kill, and I get a lot of benefits from those powered melee kills also with this character. I don't know if this is the room I was thinking it was, but it is a fun room. Oh, that's right. This lair has like multiple rooms and stuff, so there's all kinds of different encounters. Well, That actually would be positive for a lengthy season. I need to get that radiant going. That's why I needed the powered melee kill there. I don't know if I've done this room yet. This seems different to me. Savage Lynx seems to know what they're about.
What a pity to see you brought so
we'll keep up with her.
Bargaining for salvation at the behest of the Witch Queen.
Or him, I don't know.
Desperation makes you brittle.
Most of the time when I see people use the word savage, it seems to be female.
Long after the memory of you fades.
But that's a male body. Anyway, let's not open up that can of worms. Nobody wants to hear from the weirdos. Oh, there. Yeah, I saw it like kind of late. Right as I was stepping across the threshold of triggering the trap. Okay. Oh.
We're not the only ones after this thing.
Let the egg come to harm, and I will owe you nothing. Ply your trade, O guardian mine, or fall with what remains of your people, as I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to master that at some point in time, because we'll be going through it a lot. Yeah, this is the room I was thinking of. Okay. This room's challenging, but it's fun. Gotta drop that external shell. Oh, big hit. I didn't get the hammer. Where's my hammer? There, I had to go right up to it. Oh, shoot. Okay, time to run. Whoops. $18,000? I think I missed it there. Okay, clear, done. Oh. Okay. I didn't even get a chance to pop my super. I was actually looking for that opportunity there at the end.
There's nothing here.
Deceiver! Where have you taken them?
Deceiver.
I did not know of your clutch, Riven. This is not my doing.
When the amusement fades, remember, the terms of our agreement are unyielding.
Petra, gather the Techians. If these eggs do exist, we must find them.
Quickly, at once, my queen.
Watching these two cat fight with each other all season long is gonna be good. You can see that they have a history, there's tension. This is actual drama. This is fun drama to watch. Just the fact that that chick was like, deceiver, Fargy Decepticon, I knew I couldn't trust you. That was funny. That really made me laugh. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Oh, what was my performance like? I can't hand out rewards. That's my bad. Not bad. To tell you the truth, on both my other characters, I've been lagging behind. Okay. We will return to orbit. Got another one done. Speak with Petra at the Hollow Projector. Okay.
Bad news, Guardian. I bring word from the Techeuns. Riven's clutch has dispersed across the ley lines of the Ascendant Realm. They now orbit our reality like comets around a sun. Hopefully not beyond our reach.
Yeah.
The Techeuns are uncertain how this happened, but they've detected a massive surge of paracausal energy across the entire transit system. The residual energy has allowed us to predict each egg's trajectory across the lines. The Techeuns themselves were once scattered across the lines in kind. Guardians were there to guide them home, and we can secure the clutch using the same strategy. Riven has caused so much strife, and yet we prostrate ourselves to placate her once again. And too many Corsairs will die on this quest to give the Ahamkara a second chance. As I said, we once utilized the ley lines to find the lost Techeuns. We can use them again. Fight your way into the Blind Well and reroute the lines through Riven's lair. We'll prepare landings for the clutch as best we can.
Alright. So you can hear the tension with Petra also. This isn't easy. None of these people from this world are gonna like this, but there's no other choice. Petra briefs you on the Techeuns' findings. The eggs have been cast adrift on the ley lines of the Ascendant Plane and now orbit your reality like comets around a sun. The Techeuns don't know how the eggs were cast into the ley lines, but the Techeuns' knowledge allows them to predict each egg's trajectory. Just as Guardians once aligned the ley lines to find Mara's lost Techeuns, you must use the Blind Well and reroute the ley lines through Riven's lair to catch the eggs as they get close to your reality. Okay. So that's what we're going to go do now. Destinations. That's going to be on the Dreaming City, and we can teleport directly there. There's the new invite system. I haven't tried that out yet. I probably won't really make much use of it myself. Let's see. Blind Well, that's going to be a lot of arc. And hand cannon with keep away and kill clip. I don't really use Void this season. That should have given me Radiant. It did. We gotta find home base. Here it is. Where's the next place to go? Oh, it's the big fight. Okay. Okay, Radiant. Oh boy. I got hammered by something. I like to ad clear a lot of times while everybody focuses on the bosses. And I mean, I like to kill bosses too, but I feel like my class is well suited to ad clearing, so I want to help the team. Oh, we got a well up over here. Well, for having just talked about ad clear, I did pretty good for boss damage. I felt like I did. Oh man, I got my super already? I'm gonna have to investigate that. That was a rapid buildup of super.
Heads up, power surge.
What? I lost. Oh no, there's the hammer. Throw that up. From distance. All right. Get that radiant going. Man, just getting beat up. Built up my super already. I don't know if there's something going on in the blind well that's aiding me in that, or if that's just how the build's working. Let's get into the Warlock well. This is fun. I don't think I've ever faced this encounter before. Season rank progress. Heroic event. Oh, that's why. I don't think I've ever done the heroic. That was pretty cool. That was. Let's see if we got anything special out of that. Sleepless, a rocket launcher. No. Doomed Petitioner, a linear fusion rifle. I might want to hang on to that, but there's no Void this year. Dragon's Vengeance. This is a new weapon. High ground? Probably not.
Charge the wells and we can adjust the ley lines. With any luck, that'll put Riven's egg within reach.
I don't think I need this either. Reverie Dawn Plate. Okay, time to get into the action. I wonder what you have to do to trigger a heroic. Oh. Missed him. Oh man, what got me? Taking Night Burn. Okay, where to? What keeps them immune, I wonder? I thought he was not immune. Still immune. This guy right here. Oh, this thing fires off pretty fast. Of course, I think you're supposed to wait for it to fuel up to get the maximum amount of damage out of it. Nice.
Primary wells overclocked.
Joined heroic event. Okay. So we get to do... Somebody knows what they're doing. Right here. Let's not stand there while he's focused on us. Oh, they got it. Yeah. Oh, another one. Oh, I was almost there. Killed by the architects. I didn't realize I was low on health. Do I even have... I don't think I've got that Dragon rocket launcher equipped. That felt like a grenade launcher. It is. Okay. Cry Mutiny. That's why everything's coming out so fast. I thought I had the the seasonal up. Okay, so we just got credit for the quest. So I believe we can go ahead and head to orbit. And let's see, tab, go to quests. Complete the mission Polysemy? Polysemy? I think it would be Polysemy. And retrieve Riven's egg. Okay, destinations, helm. And it's this one right here. Crawl through the sensorium wing of Riven's lair and retrieve her clutch. Sunshot has been fantastic. I want to try
now
because
we're not dealing with
the egg should pass within reach of you. You'll have to hurry. We need you in position when it arrives.
We're not dealing with champions. So I think I'm going to switch Callus mini tool overs, which will allow me to equip the seasonal rocket launcher, which I need to start leveling up. Okay, so Callus, where are you at? There it is. Okay, Callus mini tool. Load that up, load this up. And that's the new helmet. Okay. We're ready to go.
Scurry through these halls, all you please. The Queen risks your lives, wastes precious time on her hollow promise.
Oh, is it less fun when something you want is at stake?
Petra.
Apologies, my queen.
Oh,
you
that...
know my condition. Secure every egg, or the bargain is forfeit.
That's right. Petra is like
Savathun knew of the clutch.
hyper
Did she
vigilant.
scatter the eggs on your behalf, or you hers?
I bear no loyalty to the Witch Queen.
You've shared common cause with her often enough.
As have you. Isn't that why you're here?
Petra's like hyper protective of Mara. I don't really know all the reasons why. That would be in the Dreaming City stuff. Dang it. Okay. Alright, so I got one. There's a trap here. So if I hop up, I think the second one is, there it is. Okay. Now there's isn't there a third thing down this way that I need to activate? Well, I thought it went there. Oh darn, I thought that was on cooldown still. Let's go ahead and proceed down. I think that third one is down that branch I was staring at. Okay. Oh, darn it. See, this is what I mean by tedious. It's just... At least in my experience, you can get into bad stretches where your kind of spacing is off a little bit. And it just becomes a grind. Ooh. Okay.
The Vex have dug in here at the gardens. I never thought I'd see them in the Dreaming City.
The Soul Divisive are devoted to the Witness. They are here at its behest. To what purpose, I don't yet know.
So that'll refill Callus. Ooh. I keep missing. There we go. I think I lost my hammer.
Rampant, leaderless. It seems the Vex want them contained as well.
That was probably right there. Okay. Okay, being behind the rally barricade should have helped with recharge. What do I have equipped here? There we go. Get some better range. And I got the bonk hammer back. Use that to get some healing. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I can ever leave Synthoceps, honestly. It's just really nice. Doggone it. Oh, okay. I think Sunshot was probably better overall. This is nice to allow me to get to the to equip the new rocket launcher and level it up. The Callus Mini tool is, but I just think Sunshot was better. Pretty significantly better. Reach the catacombs through the portal. I haven't done this yet. I don't think so. I don't know. The season's new enough that I'm not quite sure what I've done and what I haven't done.
Did they extend beyond the Dreaming City?
I never escaped the city. I see no reason you should. Ah, still, when the walls close in, what is there to do but climb?
Okay, so 3 plates to activate. I think what it is I've done the dungeon, but there's like multiple rooms. So I haven't seen every room yet. Okay, there's one over there. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Gotta find that plate again. There it is. Okay, there's one. Aha. Two. And they do kind of make this chime sound when you're close. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. Is that it? Oh, that's gonna land me right on it. Oh, I actually landed safely. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Barely made that. Drop to here, drop to here, skirt the edge, trigger, and that must be the portal that we go through once we find this third plate. I think I saw it. Over there. Yep. Oh, darn it. Am I gonna be able to find it again? Is it this way? Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Oh, overshot. Darn. Probably just needed to regular jump that. Oh. Alright, let's see how this goes. I might need Sunshot for this one. I'm gonna try and do it with Callus so that maybe I can get some work in with the rocket.
A core of darkness at its heart. The creature serves as the witness's eyes and ears. Destroy it, and we may yet obscure our intentions.
That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I thought I had a grenade. Okay, he seems to be vulnerable now. I think I lost my hammer. I didn't even see where it went. Okay, I picked it up. Okay, make sure he's vulnerable. He is. Got a hit for about 20,000. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of hate that I'm receiving there. Let's get up here and see if we can drag them up. Where'd they all go, man? I thought you all wanted to party. That's what I'm looking for. To throw my grenade. Oh, that was it. I didn't realize how close he was to death. That was the easiest of all my characters. That one was the easiest time that I had.
Were right. We did it.
Riven isn't the last after all.
If only for the moment, you may yet shatter that truth. It pleases me to know that one egg survives. To know, even in death. A promising start, O guardian mine. Or is it merely bait on the hook?
Okay. Yeah, my hunter in particular really struggled in this fight. Now, he was the first one that I did this fight with, but I don't think that was all of it. I think it was just I had a hard time on my hunter. I was a solar spec. All three characters I was a solar spec. My warlock did okay, if I recall correctly. But I wouldn't say it was easy. And then here with the Titan, that actually felt easy. I survived a whole lot of stuff. You know, I was nowhere near perfect or anything. A lot of things were catching me by surprise, but I was able to heal through it. I just really feel like the Titan did really well. So we'll go to the helm. Listen to, I think it's Mara and Osiris. This is a pretty long video. It always is for the first video of any season because there's a lot of cutscenes to watch, and I feel like there's also more, how do I want to put it? I want to say talking points, but that's not the right word. There's more catalysts to talking about stuff, I think, with day one of a new season. Or the first time you play a mission. You know, I'm kind of Johnny-come-lately on this, but you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not one of those dudes that is just waiting until the server comes online.
Helping Riven sit with you as it does me. She is a blade held in our hand, held too tightly, or trusted not to slip, and it will draw blood.
Airing your concerns to the Guardian as well. Doubt is a useful tool, Queen Mara. Double-edged, is it not?
This wish was crafted by Savathun. Riven cannot be trusted with it. Has the Veil offered any answers?
My study has yielded many interesting curiosities. I understand how the Witness opened the Traveler, but not yet how to replicate it. I need more time.
I wish we had more, if you'll pardon the phrase. Time would allow me to insulate us from Riven's ulterior motives. But we've left the Witness undisturbed for too long. We must act.
Risk is a thing I've learned should be managed, not provoked.
Riven is risk incarnate.
To follow the Witness, I must reconstruct the bridge it forged through the Guardian's ghost. But the Veil is not a docile subject. Abuse it, and a similar fate suffered by the Dreaming City could repeat on New Muna.
So we bide our time while you seek an answer.
Yeah.
Until then, we have a dragon to charm.
All right. And so the rest of this week would be about, well, it says we got to speak to Riven. Hold on. I forgot about that.
Back from scheming with Mara, are you? Fear not, O guardian mine. I hold no contempt for those who prepare contingencies. In fact, that is what I respect most about Mara. She is wise not to trust me, as I have never trusted her. For ages, Awoken and Ahamkara were both allies and adversaries, each seeking to extract a victory from the other. That is the nature of all bargains, to relinquish as little as possible, while securing all you desire. Our bargain is no different. It is not built on trust, but on the knowledge that upholding it will benefit us both.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that breaking it will result in more suffering than you can imagine. We must wait for another egg to drift across the ley lines and re-enter our reality. Continue securing my lair until then. Those who now trespass within it have nothing to bargain with, and are thus of no use to me. You would do well to keep that in mind.
Okay. For ages, the Reef and the Ahamkara were both allies and adversaries, keeping a watchful eye on each other. Riven is aware that Mara does not trust her, and maintains that it's wise not to do so. She doesn't trust Mara either. You have struck a bargain, and nothing more. Riven encourages you to clear out the combatants from within her lair, while waiting for the next egg's orbit. I see the years that parted us have not dulled your ambitions. Riven's massive form peers down at you in assessment. I admire your willingness to march headlong into the unknown, wherever the path may take you. And there are many pathways through my lair. Surely you're game for a little challenge. A glittering key appears at your feet. A gift. Spend this once you've proven yourself against our foes. Alright, so we got a new quest here, and this is the remainder of what I have to do for this week. And I'll pick up some more quests. There we go. Want to level up on season. What we got here? Auto rifles, pulse rifles, trace rifles. Okay. And, well, that's where I'm going to close it out. Wishing all the best. Marasov will call upon you once the Techians have calculated the location of another Ahamkara egg. Until then, continue to defend Riven's lair against trespassers. So I'm not going to record any of that stuff. Everybody's doing that, right? So good fortune to you guys. And that's what we will close out today's episode. Again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. I do have an arrow indicator here. It must be pointing towards one of these, I would think. Okay, hold on. I was just starting my sign off and I saw that quests. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm not quite sure what it's pointing to. Looks... Oh, I have a radio message, probably the very, very, very last one for the last season, to go check out. Alright guys, again, I'm Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. More importantly, I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Merry Christmas to everybody out there, and I'll see you in the next episode where this story continues.